ass. Yeah, we're gonna kick the Cowboys' ass. Yeah.
That's true.
Cowboys fans, they coming down to Philly. Man, it's going to be crazy. I can't wait for that game to show up. But everybody relax. He's going to win the division again. This will be our second win in the division in a long time.
What's up, YouTube? Slash Speaks back for another video, man. Right here, I'm just going to talk about various number of different topics, you know. And this is not really in response to some people, but some people have said that I'm just obsessed with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You know, I don't talk about anything else or anyone else, you know, which isn't true. But, you know, it had me thinking, you know what? I do want to talk about some other things, even though, you know, it's ridiculous that people think you should talk about everything you care about. I mean, that's kind of absurd of a thing, of an idea. But anyway, man, topic number one. Jim Jones going around here talking about, you know, he's more relevant than Nas. All right, my quick 2 cents to that thing is bro, no, you're not. You know, I know he knows he's not saying that he's a better MC or a better rapper than Nas. You know, rappers, I'm monkey flipping with the funky rhythm, I'll be kicking. Musician, the flipping compositions of pain. I'm like Scarface sniffing cocaine, holding the M16. Holding the M16, see with the pen, I'm extreme. Now, they're going forever. Jim Jones never wrote anything better than just that, ever in his life. So he can't be talking about that. So obviously, what he's talking about is in the world of what they call YNs, which I don't call them that. I don't follow every little trend that's out here, unless I think it's a good trend, right? But in the opinion of the 18-year-olds or maybe 16-year-olds to 35-year-olds, he makes this claim that, you know, Jim Jones is more relevant than Nas. If that is the case, okay, but you can't speak for all relevancy, right? 18 to 35-year-olds, you know, that age, they don't have a monopoly on relevancy, on what's relevant in the world. People my age, you know, a little bit older than that, are still alive, still around and kicking. We actually running the world right now. Right? You can't be the president of the United States unless you're 40 years old, okay? Most people that are owning companies and things like that are 40 plus, right? I don't, you know, so you don't have a monopoly when you're young as hell on what's relevant. So that's a mute point. It's a silly point. It's a ridiculous point. And me, I'm listening to Nas. Just the other day, he just dropped the joint with Slick Rick. That was crazy, right? He got a joint with Premier coming out, with DJ Premier coming out. I can't wait to hear that. The joint with Lauryn Hill that they dropped a couple years back. One of the best tracks that's been out. Right? That joint he got. Moments. You know, come on, man. Like, if you know rap, you really about them lyrics and all that kind of stuff. But Nas is like, as soon as he drops something, bro, I'll break my neck. So they're quick trying to push play on that. I don't know what y'all talking about. And Jim Jones, I don't give a damn if he making it last year, this year, whatever. If it ain't got Cam on it, and maybe Santana on it, I ain't giving a damn about what Jim Jones talking about, man. That was when Diplomats was even at their top. I'm fast forward most of his damn verses. Let me see what Cam talking about. All right? So that's what I got on that. Next topic up is LeBron James and his comments on ring culture. LeBron James, you know, some people's GOATs, you know. We know LeBron James. We ain't got to go over who he is, right? Made a statement on his little podcast with Steve Nash, you know, about what's that? You know, ring culture is weird and all that. He brings up Barry Bonds and other sports and stuff like that. He tries to correlate between it all and act like ring culture ain't important. See, my only thing with this is, like, my only problem with it is, like, listen, you're entitled to your opinion, but if LeBron James was saying this back when he was in Cleveland, before he went to Miami, and that was his opinion, or if LeBron was saying it when he was in Miami or something like that, that ring culture don't matter, then him saying it now, I'd be cool with. But when you go out there and you clearly are trying to outdo Michael Jordan when it comes to rings, like when you go to Cleveland and you say not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, why did you say 7 specifically? Why? Because 7 is one more than Jordan, right? I mean, come on, it's common sense. So when you do all that, let me see if I can find a better spot here. My glare is horrible. So when you do all that, and then like it just looks like, as a result of you failing to do so, now you're switching it up. You saying it don't matter now because you failed. I just doubt that he would be saying that had he not failed to get those rings. And right there, that's why I can't accept him saying that. You know what I mean? If you were somebody else where I know that's your sincere feeling, that'd be different. But we know that's not his sincere feeling. He just talking out his side of his ass on that one. So, like LeBron, man, he got to slow down. Like right now, it seems like ever since he failed to surpass Michael Jordan in the opinions of most people, what he's doing right now is he's just thinking that he's going to be able to get that done by trying to influence the way people think. And that shit ain't going to work, man, because the human being is way smarter than you think. People are not that stupid, bro. Like, people can see through things and all that kind of stuff, man. And you know, you might not be as smart as you think, my man, you know, when it comes to that. I don't like it. I don't like this tendency that he has. You know, I don't like this idea of, like, having, you know, your buddies like Rich Paul and all them go around and do the same thing. I'm just not feeling it, man. So for me, that's an L. I take the LeBron was one right there with that joint. Next topic up that I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. This dude Chris Sims put Jalen Hurts, right? He put Jalen Hurts as what was it? Not a top 10 quarterback or whatever. Well, I think Chris Sims just doing that to try to stay relevant. Jalen Hurts, man, like he done been to the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? He done been to the mountaintop and seen the promised land, baby. Mountaintop is that Super Bowl MVP, and the promised land is over there in Disney World, bro. He done did all that. He ain't got nothing to prove to no damn Chris Sims. He ain't got nothing to prove to nobody, bro. Like, and then as far as opinions go, he got the opinions of the best already. Peyton Manning, you know what I'm saying, giving him his props and his respect. He got the opinion of Tom Brady giving him his props and his respect. He got the opinion of Patrick Mahomes giving him his props and his respect. And for real, what more do you need than that, man? Pro Football Focus, like all these dudes, like, come on, man. Madden, I will never buy and play that shit until they start being honest with their rankings. Madden is a piece of shit ass game. Out there ain't even got Jalen Hurts ranked 88. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. If you believe that, you're you know what I mean, you're a clown. It really doesn't matter. And this is the reality of Jalen Hurts that comes to all these quarterbacks. Hell, everybody's better than Jalen Hurts until it's time to be better than Jalen Hurts. Remember, I told you that. All right, it will be on a shirt pretty soon that I will be selling. It'll be the first piece of merch that I sell on this channel. Cap, get one. Coming very soon. What else? What else we got going on, manga? What else we got going on, manga? Oh, yeah, we got the Philadelphia 76ers and the NBA draft coming up this week, right? Is that tomorrow or is that next week? I know it's very soon. So the Philadelphia 76ers right now are sitting at the 3rd pick, right? And the guy that everyone has kind of been targeting is Ace Bailey. But there's some issues with him declining to come and giving out these signals and all of that kind of stuff that he don't want to come to the Sixers. And so what we done is we start working out some other guy. I forget, he has this strange name. I got to kind of look a little further into his name and all of that kind of stuff. But this is all I'm saying to Daryl Morey. Don't ignore completely what this guy wants or doesn't want. What you do is you pick who the hell you want to pick. And if he's a valuable asset and other teams want him, then you hold his ass until you trade him for whatever it is you do want, okay? Don't go out there taking second fiddle players and players that aren't as skilled as this guy or don't have the highest upside that this guy has in order to appease him. F him. Who cares what he thinks? He's a little kid, needs to grow up. And unless he got a Ben Simmons type of problem where he just refuses to do something or whatever, go ahead and pick him. You know, go ahead and pick him. I think we've been trying to move up to get Ron Harper's son, I think, for the longest, but it seems like that's not going to happen. It looks like the Spurs are probably going to take him, unfortunately. But I don't know. I don't know if I want a Ron Harper's son because I'm starting to wonder, what are we going to do with Maxey? We're going to get another point guard and put Maxey at the 2? Is that what we're doing? Like, listen. I was upset when I heard about the trade with Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane is a player that I wanted for the last, I don't know, number of years. Because for me, in my opinion, I always felt like the best player to put next to Tyrese Maxey would be a Desmond Bane type of player. I want a dog next to Maxey, man. I want a kid that's built strong, who plays strong, right? Who can hit the three, who can get his own points and get you about anywhere between 15 or 20 points a night, and is a dog. He would have been the perfect player next to Tyrese Maxey. But Daryl Morey does not know how to build a fucking team. So that's not the type of guys you want to get. I don't anticipate he will build the type of team that we need. So it's just a waiting game. What I am happy about with the Sixers is that Jameer Nelson has been hired, and he's been put right under Daryl Morey. So you know what that means. That means that the owner sees something in Jameer Nelson that he's probably not seen in Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey's probably on his last leg. If this team does not go pretty far in the playoffs, I think Daryl Morey's out of here. And he should be out of here. Because what he did, not this past year, but the year before, was a complete utter mess. We had a team that I thought was very competitive. And we had early on a roster of guys that I thought would be really good, at least get us to a semifinals. Now, y'all might laugh at this, but hey, I'm consistent with my opinion when it comes to the type of teams I like. We had Marcus Morris Sr. on the team, a player who at the time I love to be here with the Sixers because he is from North damn Philly, down the street from where I'm from. He is a dude that's a dog who will put it all on the line for the Sixers. He would knock niggas out if they mess with Maxey and Embiid. That's the type of dude that I wanted. Like, you got to understand, a dude like Marcus Morris is going to play harder. He going to give you more in Philly than he would have done somewhere else. Now, this was 2 years ago, whatever. We also had Pat Bev. Listen, man, I always wanted Pat Bev on the squad as my second point guard. Like, are you crazy? Like, why? And then we had, I forgot what else we had. Right? We had a chance to get OG Anunoby. No, he don't go get OG Anunoby. We had a chance to get Pascal Siakam. No. So what this dude do? He trade and go get his buddy fucking Hill. Before it trades Marcus Morris, trades freaking, we got rid of Isaiah Joe. We got rid of freaking Pat Bev and all them guys for some damn Buddy Hill, bruh. Buddy Hill, the dude that just ain't got no heart. Some little shooting ability, a little bit of talent. This dude done got, when you see a dude that's getting thrown around the league like that, from Sacramento to, I don't know what the hell Sacramento's doing. They ain't got rid of every damn body, but whatever the case may be, he Sacramento, then to some other team, I don't know who he went to. And then we got him, right? Then to Indiana, then to us. Like, bruh, you saw what happened, man. Nick Nurse ended up benching him. So there's a problem. There's a disconnect. You got Daryl Morey grabbing players that Nick Nurse don't even play. So that's telling you there's a disconnect between the GM and the coach. That's the type of shit I hate. Like, I need the coach to let the GM know, look, bro, I'm not going to play this dude because he ain't my type of dude. And I need a GM that's going to get the type of guys that don't fit his vision, no, but fit the coach's vision. Now, you're not out there coaching the team. So, like, what are you doing? Like, the Sixers continue to operate in this manner. They're never going to build anything. And then last year, man, like, PG, I mean, I got a biggest problem with getting PG, but he might be a problem because, like, he's not a guy that has shown to be clutch in his career, and he's old as hell, right? So I don't know what we're gonna get out of him. We'll see, man. I'll stay tuned as far as the PG thing. Like, I like him, but we got him at the wrong time, man. You was going to go get PG. You should have went and got him before he went to the Clippers. Should have traded Ben Simmons for his ass way back in the day. Something like that, man. We just waited too damn long, man. Just waited too damn long. It's crazy. I can go on and on about them guys, man. But as far as the draft go, listen, man, go get the guy you want. Don't take no concessions, man. Don't take no concessions. Like, I'm just not with that, the concession thing. What was the other thing going around? The other thing going around, man, which is I would love to see, is Dawn Staley was here in Philly, and I should have told y'all about this, man. I actually saw Dawn Staley. She was here at Mark Lamont Hills, if y'all know who he is. He's a political commentator. He's a scholar from Temple University around here. The dude that I know from the neighborhood, he right up. He got a spot up in Germantown called Uncle Bobby's, right? So the guest was Dawn Staley was here doing book signings, right? I wanted to go up there. See, I should have went up there got a selfie, put it on here for the channel. But like, your boy, I'm just not one of them guys that really go up to them. I met Miss Dawn Staley a number of times though. I doubt if she remembers me, but I used to go watch her back in the day when she used to play out in the park and all that kind of stuff, like Fairmount Park, cross street, 33rd, you know, whatever. I seen her out there, and then I seen her back in 04 when I used to work at IKEA. You know, she came through. I helped her get a bed and you know, other stuff like that. So I've met her, but I probably should have got a picture and all that. Y'all probably would have been like, damn, man, you know, boy, doing this, doing that. But it was a long ass line. You know, I'd have went, I had to buy a damn book and sit in that long line. But she gave a talk anyway. That's the point. And what came up was, should Philadelphia purchase a WNBA team, right? And she was talking about, yeah, she would like to see that happen. So they asked, would she coach? She was like, no, she ain't trying to coach no WNBA team, but she would be open to being an owner of a franchise in Philly. And I'm like, yo, that would be crazy. I just don't know when that will happen. I guess there's no way it happens within the next 8 to 10 years, right? So that's kind of crazy. But, yo, a team in Philly would be crazy lit. Would be crazy lit, especially with Dawn Staley as an owner. Listen, that would be something to be reckoned with, because we already seen what type of team she could put together in North Carolina. But if she was an owner here in Philly, and if she had any hand in putting together the team, come on, man, it would be over for y'all. I already know the type of team that we would have up in here. She know the type of team that we will have. A South Carolina type of team with grit and all that. Listen, man. Listen, that would be absolutely wild. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say on that right here, man. You guys, please let me know what you think about what I said. Oh yeah, and then we got Chicago Sky tonight against who the hell do we play? Is it the Sparks? We play the Sparks? I think so, right? It's the Sparks. Whoever that's gonna probably get our ass whooped, you know. So I'll get with y'all later. Peace out.